everybody, I'm okay, and this is the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm trying something a little different because I had a little bit of an issue where I ran out of cigars to review, so hopefully I can do this without making everybody nauseated by switching from a mouse to a controller. Okay, so anyway, I'm on the the new map. Te Awaroa. Te Awaroa's Campollo, baby. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to pronounce that, so I'm hoping I'm not butchering that too badly. But yeah, it's a little close to a Hawaiian name, which means I personally am going to be absolutely awful trying to pronounce it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and spend about a half hour just kind of poking around and seeing what I can find and obliterate the bejesus out of with the new gun. And yes, I'm playing with a controller even though I'm on computer because keyboard and mouse makes my hands hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and set myself a timer here real quick, just so I don't end up running too long in the tooth here. I'm going to go for about a half hour, and I'm going to see what I can find, and hopefully what I can snag. Alright, timer is running, 30 minutes. Also, my apologies for any audio weirdness. I've been trying to record this for like the last hour and a half of just dinking around with trying to unfoobar my audio, because even though I never had this weird problem when I'm on stream, for whatever reason, the minute I start to record, I get this absolutely obnoxious reverb, like I'm sitting in the middle of a cave. And granted, I could probably put a little bit more stuff on my walls, like, you know, maybe a blanket or two, a poster, get that little sound foam eggshell thing. But, well, you know, as they say, you gotta work with the army you have. Alright, now that is pretty barren. Okay, so my typical strategy here is to just run through and either A, find tracks like so, seek a deer, or B, go until I hear that warning sound of something, crouch down real low, try to spot it, and then try to call it in. Okay, that's the mating call. The weird thing about this map is I think that may actually be my first actual need zone on this map. Because for whatever reason, most of the story missions on this are photo-based. So instead of finding a legitimate need zone to guarantee a critter to spawn in, I've been running around all over the place, taking care of this, that, and everything else, and I am not in the right direction for the wind. Okay. I've been running around all over the place, taking care of all these photo missions and all this story stuff. And I managed to take out a number of critters, but for whatever reason, that's the first need zone I've ever had, like, actually spot and marked on this one particular map. So this map is obviously set up in New Zealand. Which makes for a very interesting landscape. It's also kind of funny that they kind of doubled down on the Lord of the Rings in jokes. Okay, real quick, I need to make sure I got the right optic on here. So if you actually take a look at this, it's kind of hard to tell because it's been like super heavily sporterized. But if you take a close look, I'm probably going to have to hit up the lodge to get a really close look. Yeah, this is basically an SMLE infilled. I mean, you would think that it would be pretty obvious because it's chambered for 303 British. And, you know, how many 303 British bolt actions do you know of? But anyway, the stock on this is so radically different from the iconic SMLE stock that it's completely unrecognizable. I'm going to pick up the pace here. Okay, so that Cigar still doing that mating call. Oh, wait. Excuse me whilst I fumble with my buttons. Let me guess, I've got something just dinked up enough that it's trying to... Yeah, it keeps trying to alter to my mouse. Because for whatever reason, that is not flat. Okay, here we go. Yay, my controls are borked. Like I said, the army you have. So I'm going to try this with the iron sights. I know everybody's thinking, keyboard and mouse is great. Keyboard and mouse is great for precision. The only problem is it makes me want to snap my hands off. Oh my god, what in the hell is going on here? Stop giving me the damn keyboard controls. Okay, is there a way I can shut off keyboard and mouse? Apparently not. Okay, this is going to be a massive pain in the ass. The game keeps wanting to have me stick with keyboard and mouse controls because that's kind of what I started messing with. And for whatever reason, either something's like... I'm starting to think I have something wrong with my mouse, truth be told, because it is like pulling teeth through the butthole trying to click and drag a window. For whatever reason, my mouse keeps trying to double click, and I don't think it has anything to do with the sensitivity that it's on. Ah, I completely lost those deer. Shit. Okay, so I was messing around too much with my controls, and it never fails. I go to actually start recording something or doing something halfway, not suck, and either my audio gets borked or my controls go wonky. I spend 20 minutes wandering around in the woods. Oh my god, game, stop it. I am not trying to use keyboard and mouse. Okay, so the red deer caller will do the Seek a Deer. Unfortunately, I am nowhere near right for that. Hey, there's an outpost over here. Anyway, they really try going a little hardcore with the Lord of the Rings references and in-jokes. There is a deer honking away somewhere over there. At least I think it's a deer. It's always the thing that weirds me out about this game is you can see the wah, 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 wah from where it's, making a noise, but it's like actually hearing it unless you have your volume completely cranked. Okay, game, stop with the E button. Okay, I don't think there was anything else I wanted to do. Let me check the map because I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I seriously wish that I could just shut the keyboard and mouse off when I'm trying to use the controller. This is getting absolutely aggravating. I don't mean to like sour this real badly by just griping about the controls, but I mean, come on. So this is the weirdest thing about this. Everybody keeps going on about the Lord of the Rings in this. I play this map, I think Jurassic Park, 100%. Because you'll be walking along, a nice deciduous tree, the occasional, like pine or whatever. And then this damn thing pops up out of nowhere. Or you get like a straight up palm tree. So yeah, the first thing that pops into my head is Jurassic Park, Ark. Good thing there's gonna be like a T-Rex come stomping through the woods and just like, wow. End up turning me into a footprint. My god, I hate keyboard and mouse. Especially when it starts dinking with my controller. Oh, there it is. Okay, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to make a quick swap here because I cannot deal with trying. Alright, what the hell? Alrighty then. Okay. For whatever reason, I cannot equip different optics on this rifle. That is officially weird. Right. Hmm. I always love it when things go absolutely according to plan. Alright, so let's take a look see here. That is like ridiculously close. Oh, that one's dead. Never fails, I always have a tree in the way. Clean miss. Hmm. Okay, that looked like the splash was like way far away from where I was aiming. Did that go down? No, of course not. So one of the things I notice about this map is if you get anywhere near a water source, this whole map will be absolutely infested. Apparently with does. So right now I want to see if I can get just a wee hair closer here. Oh, hello. Look at that. Not a single buck anywhere. I think that was a miss. Oh, wait, something went down. Alright, cool. I did get it. Another oddball thing I noticed about this game. You'll be walking through the woods, and in one ear you will hear the most obnoxious Tweety bird. That just tweet, 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 tweetly dee. Okay, something is like seriously bored because it says I don't even. It says I don't even have ammo. Let's give me 2 shakes to see if I can fix this problem. Okay, I can aim now. Good lord. Granted, this is the short, crappy scope, but better than iron sights, and it'll do for what I'm trying to do. Now then get back to the drinking hole, and hopefully I will still have something to take pot shots at. Hello. Okay. I hate that. Run along, think you see a deer. What is it? Twig. Okay, so now I'm kind of starting to think that maybe it wasn't actually my controls that got messed up. I think it's the fact that this map has this new rifle, which for whatever reason is like ludicrously expensive. But if you do the story quest, you get one for free. Really? Okay, so yeah, something is definitely messed up, and I don't know what it is. Okay. Got a piece of that one. So one of them de facto went down, the other one ended up, well, looks like it went down. Yeah, that one didn't get far. I always prefer it when it's like, pop them once, boom, dead before they hit the ground. It's cleaner, more ethical, obviously, but also it saves me the next hour and a half of trying to track that fucker through the entire woods. You have no idea how much time I've wasted trying to track moose. Okay, that one ran. Ah, there. Oh no, why? It's not that deep of water here. Oh yeah, that, a little bit more of the right, that'd have been a perfect bullseye. Aspirations for the next round. Honestly, right now, I wish I could find that freaking bird and get him to shut the hell up. Oh my god. It's like the worst alarm klaxon. Because it's high pitched and musical. And absolutely irritating. Let's see, how exactly am I doing on my timer? Okay, so I got about 8 minutes. Let's find out if I can raise a little bit more hell on this map. That's one of the things I think that the devs of this game really need to do is give you the ability to swim. Oh my. That's a big old cabrones. Okay, how far away are you, good sir? You're a solid 150 meters. Alright. Would you kindly hold still? Ah, that one hit. Oh, and he's down. Alright. Man, the rack on that sucker was huge. And yes, I'm more interested in confirming this as opposed to getting greedy and trying to take all the does. Alright, look at that. What is your rating? Gold! Hot damn, alright. This guy is going to the lodge. Ah! I feel good about that one. Wow. Oh, why can I not spot you? I think this game works that if you're like 250 odd meters out, they won't actually hear you. Ooh. Thing is, the way that the mechanics go in this, I think if I aim at about 12 o'clock hole, I should be okay to nail something. Oh, I want to get a little bit closer and maybe swing around a little bit. I'd rather get a broadside on one of those big, huge bucks. Got 4.5 minutes. I can do this. I can get one more buck in 4.5 minutes. Yeah, that's that warning call. All right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, come on. That one got him. Now the question is, how far is he going to run? Looks like about that far. Okay. This is one of the things I notice about this game, is occasionally you find this big, huge mess of dots all over the ground like this. I think this is kind of a hidden mechanic. I call it a high traffic zone because it's kind of like one neat point to another. You will find basically the AI likes to use little roads and it will just like run from point A to point B. And if you set like a tent or something, like a blind somewhere along here, you'll eventually end up tripping over so many different deer, elk, whatever. That said, you have to be kind of careful because it's kind of easy to get trampled in this game. Especially if there's a buffalo around. Fuck those idiots. I think probably one of the most annoying things to die to is the pigs. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a hold of the rest of them, so I am going to take a 2-minute warning. I'm going to head to the lodge. Managed to get that big, huge Sika deer. I always like making a trophy out of like gold or better, but I will go ahead and make one out of the dough if need be. Just because there's all kinds of dead animals in here doesn't mean it's a barn. Okay. I thought this made for kind of a funny scene. Run, little buddy, go! You can make it! Okay, mountain lion here is Fernanda from Park Fernando. This is the only mountain lion I've actually turned into a trophy. This is, I believe, an actual doe reindeer. Or, yeah, cow reindeer. Is it doe or cow for a reindeer? I don't know. But anyway, that one's a female, so that one's kind of interesting. In case you don't believe me, this one is the first and so far only diamond I ever got. And yeah, I couldn't believe it when this sucker showed up. Alright, so you got Big Buford and Pee-wee. And there is my half hour. So I just want to wrap this up real quick by showing off a couple of my nice little trophies here. Like this big angry bastard. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Okay, whoops, wrong button. Okay, I need to find a trophy big enough for this deer. Okay. Alright, this is a red deer, not a Cigar deer. Okay. Let's find a pose. Looks somewhat appropriate. If you look at him the right way, he's smiling. He's so happy. And he's dead and made for actually a very decent barbecue. Not to mention about several pots of chili. This is kind of interesting. We have an American bison and a European bison. I was always under the impression that the European bison were actually a little shorter. So I'm guessing either they use the same render in game. Okay, that's the Grand. Okay, let's see here. Just real quick, if I can remember my buttons. Ah. Too many buttons. Okay. Yeah, you can see. It's pretty clearly an infield. SMLE. This is definitely not the best angle to view that from, but you can tell that there's that break in the stock there. Magazine, the bull handle. Yep. So I found that to be kind of interesting. There's like, so far, 3 like de facto military guns in the game. Me personally, I would like to see like a couple of ARs. Especially for bunny hunting. Well, anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this. I do hope this wasn't too annoying with the audio. I tried my best, but yeah, it's kind of one of those things that if I'm not really prepared for it, well, I'm usually never prepared for it, but it's kind of those things there's not really a whole lot I can do about it, so all I can all I can do is apologize and say I hope that nobody got particularly nauseated by the audio and the occasional mess about with the controls. Anyway, like I said, the whole reason why I did this video was because, one, I ran out of stuff to actually review on my cigar vlog, and two, I can. Or at least kind of. Anyway, If you like this video or any other video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to stop doing these or do more of them. Beyond that, check out my Twitch stream, which is now Sundays through Fridays, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I always appreciate whenever somebody has a little bit of a chat in that one. It makes it a lot more fun. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I'll see you next time.